Hi, okay. Welcome to another episode of Two Touch Podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah, and this week we're joined by E-Dot.
Thank you for having me.
E-Dot, what's good, man? What's good,
Good
man?
to be here, boys.
Thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you for joining
me.
me.
Looking forward to this one, boys.
Yeah, I don't meet, personally, I don't meet too many Chelsea fans.
Yeah, man. This one far up north. We don't travel this far up north, man. So yeah, I'm here to represent. I've got a few things to get off my chest, man.
To be fair, you don't really do that well up north. But we're gonna get into that. It's not a shot. It's not a shot.
We'll get there, brother. We'll get there.
It's not a shot. But now, how are you, gentlemen? Before we...
Bro, just following that last week. I played football with Limitless last week.
Yeah.
So usually I've got a routine. Like before I go and play football, I'll go to the gym, just get loosened up, stretch.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't even get to do all that. So I got to football. So in my head, I think I play like Pedro, you know? So I think I play like Pedro.
I mean, close enough, Pedro, adjacent.
Just
Close
so,
enough.
Yeah.
Obviously, game's nearly starting. They say, oh, we're playing the best team in the league. And I'm thinking, hey. Then my knee cramps up.
A few people are late as well.
Bro, I kicked him out.
Wow.
I kicked him out. So my knee cramps up. Yeah, I'm thinking, shit, what we're going to do now? Like, we've only got 6 players. So I'm thinking, I can't run. So I'm going to sit on the bench. Came on for the last 10 minutes. I remember why I started on the bench, bro. I can't play football no more. I cannot play
You keep
football.
saying week since what? Game week 1, you've been saying that I can't play no more. I'm going to leave it to the young bucks. And then he plays.
Well, do you know what it is? I thought to myself, yeah, let me get some football in my legs. Then you'll build up like the rhythm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But after playing for 2 weeks, I realised my barber said to me, you're playing football like you're doing boxing, bro.
What, stiff?
So yeah.
So you just shuffling, you don't even run, it's just a shuffle.
I'm shuffling it. So yeah, I've retired from football, man.
Yeah, to be fair, if you're shuffling, I guess you just do two touch.
Two touch, that's it. But,
Shout out to
what are you
Two
saying, E, anyway?
Well, I retired from football like 3 years ago. I snapped my Achilles twice in 6 months. So ever since, bro, I've just been like, do you know what? I've left the football.
Yeah,
The football
before he
left
leaves
me.
you.
It's left me. I've left the football. It's acrimonious divorce.
Never going back.
Boy, I keep on saying this is my season, innit? I've been saying that for 2 seasons. I've gone physio. Physio's like, yeah, you're good to go. I can run on like a treadmill. I can do a 5K on a treadmill. But when I get to like the 5K, so I ripped my left, but my right leg starts to go numb when I get to 5K.
Is it more psychological, like?
I think so, definitely. Because even how I walk, like,
No, to be fair, with that Achilles, you're probably overcompensating with one of
definitely
them.
am.
So you put way too much stress on the other one.
Yeah,
so
man, I left it to the young bucks, man.
Nah, leave it, man. We can do coaching on the side.
Bro, that's what I used to do. I used to go watch my cousin playing it and just be like, back in my day, mate, I'm doing.
I used to do this.
I need a coach that demonstrates. Like, see, this is what I want you to do. Top ends.
Have you not seen that guy on Insta, Moses something, where he goes through like different type of borders?
Yeah.
It's one where he talks about different types of coaches, isn't it? I'm the one that I'll be like, nah, man, he's not good, man. But it was like back in my day, I just snapped him. I definitely wouldn't have snapped him.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? There's no paper trail. I can reinvent myself. But
I hear that. But now, before we actually proceed with the weekend's games, do like, comment, and subscribe. And where should we start? Should we start at Arsenal? Because I think that was
fresh. That's fresh in the memory right now.
Yeah, that's fresh. Yeah,
Newcastle, Arsenal, 2-1 for Arsenal. To be honest with you, Arsenal, that's the first time I've seen Arsenal grind out a win in a long time.
Yeah.
Because if we look at the optics, they're playing Newcastle at Newcastle's ground, and we know playing Newcastle at St James's Park is
a long day.
And it's dark as well.
It's
that always
dark.
counts, bro. Those on Geordies.
Yeah.
They've been drinking all day, bro.
I know. They've been waiting for that.
All day, bro.
And you know when you're there, and the crowd's on top of you, and you got, what do I say, Gimares, and Joe Linton, Tonali in midfield.
Thugs, bro. Absolute
Oh,
thugs.
it's a long day. But Arsenal, they did good to like weather through it, even though they should have had, Newcastle should have had a penalty.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a penalty? Because I was having this discussion with my boy. He's an Arsenal fan. He's telling me that the rule says because there's a deflection, it can't be a penalty.
Did he deflect though?
That apparently, but I'm saying, regardless of a deflection, my man's arm's
Why is
here.
his arm up here? It's unnatural position.
Bro, I was like, bro, even if there's a deflection, what's his arm doing there?
Yeah.
But but then again, he was telling me that there's the Guimaraes one, where like I can't remember who volleyed it on the edge.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's how
like, and he turned his, like,
Yeah,
his
he was
body.
telling me
if you look
should
at
have
it,
been
that
a
was
pen.
tucked
Yeah,
in.
that's what I said.
Yeah,
I said, he goes,
yeah.
but that's not unnatural as well. But I think
What, it's not natural to have you.
no, because he kind of turned in it and it hit this arm.
Yeah, no, it hit
this
this
arm.
one, yeah, it hit the reverse arm.
But
But is
what
it
I
the
said to my
side?
boy,
No, it went
one
past.
arm was like this, but then he
Yeah.
turned and he hit this arm.
Yeah.
But what I said to my boy is, but it's still tucked in though, because he's not
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
he's
you
like
can,
this.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, how did your boy walk? Did you walk like that?
Bro, I don't know, bro. He was just trying to tell me, you know these Arsenal fans, bro. You got to take everything with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
One more thing about me, boys. Arsenal. That's anyway. But nah,
Yeah,
I thought
I
to
hear
be
you,
fair,
I hear
when
you.
I was watching the game, I thought one thing that I think in the first half, Arsenal were playing within themselves, and I think quite a lot of this season, Arsenal actually
They've been doing that.
it's probably been like 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Where probably 3 seasons ago, where Arsenal just lost out to Man City, you felt like this team is exciting now. They're gonna like next season they're gonna just go and just.
Run for
Yeah.
it.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
When you have the best back four in the league,
Yeah.
you have
Trust them.
one of the best box-to-box midfielders
Yeah,
in Declan Rice that can go sniff out and do all that.
Yeah.
Why would you not give your front four just
The
free
freedom.
Got a
roam?
license.
Just,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
just,
like
just say, boys, just go
To your
do your
team.
thing.
That's what
Yeah.
you always say.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Just
Like,
do
yo,
it,
just trust them. Just let
Bro,
them express
no one is
themselves.
beating, like, you'd have to do very, very well to beat Gabriel, Declan Rice,
Declan Rice
and
and
Saliba.
Saliba.
Yeah.
Enough times to win a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jack
Even
Vale.
Timber as well.
Timber,
Timber is
yeah,
bad boy.
yeah,
Timber's solid, bro.
Yeah, so but I thought first half they were a bit. Declan Rice was a bit too deep. So I've got this thing with Declan Rice. I don't think Declan Rice is defensive mid.
You think he's box number 8?
So stay with me here.
Yeah. I'm following.
I think Declan Rice is the white Kante. Listen to what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lamb.
So Declan Rice and Kante have the same attributes. What they're really good at is the same thing. Right.
Sniffing.
So if I was to ask you, what's Declan Rice's best attribute? I think Kante is more like, Declan Rice is more like Kante than he is like Rodri, right? Because they both have the same strengths and the same weaknesses. Not major weaknesses, but weaknesses, right? Their best attributes is their engine and their ability to carry the ball and to nick a pass. Yeah. Obviously, Declan Rice has that amazing ball striker that maybe Kante doesn't have.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I will always say this is the same issue England have and Arsenal had last season. Declan Rice, for a ball-dominant team, can't play in the lone six, right? You would argue, but he did really well there for West Ham. West Ham aren't a ball-dominant team.
And they kind of can't.
Exactly. So, and I've got stats.
Got stats.
Last season, if you watch Arsenal last season, Declan Rice was not good up until a certain Ghanaian came and held his hand. In the Euros, we all remember the Euros with England. Yeah, England were not on pace before a certain Kobe Mainoo came in. And did the same job. And Kobe Mainoo's not even that type of player either, right? Yeah. So now Zubamendi's there. Zubamendi complements Declan Rice. He does what Declan Rice doesn't do, and Declan Rice does what Mendy doesn't.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they complement each other.
So what I didn't quite understand yesterday was, okay, you're away to Newcastle. I get it. Newcastle on the counter attack, but in the first half, it looked like Declan Rice was playing way too deep. He was the one that was he was the one getting the ball from the defenders, and Mendy was dropping in between the defenders to pass it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice is really good, but he's not great on the turn.
What I say to you,
he's a bit flat-footed.
Yeah.
And do you know what it is? This isn't a criticism. Whenever I say this to Arsenal fans, they think I'm hating. It's not a criticism because
100%.
let me give you another example. N'Golo Kante is probably one of my favourite all-time midfielders. Yeah. Watch the World Cup final 2018. What people never remember about that game? What happened in that game? N'Golo Kante had to get dragged at half-time because he wasn't doing that role. That's not his game.
You can't turn
Chelsea, when Conte first came in, before he went to the back three, Kante, that game against Arsenal where we got slapped, where Ozil absolutely spun us. Kante was trying to play that same role, and that's not his game, right?
He wants to look at the pitch.
Yeah,
like,
so
okay, that's
if I bring it back to Arsenal now, what happened in the second half is the shackles were released for the first time this season. For the first time in like nearly 2 seasons, I'm seeing Arsenal now with Eze just floating. Eze just getting the ball, just
I've said this to Arsenal fans. Eze should be playing number 10, and you know what they say to me? Oh, we've got Odegaard. I'm saying drop that guy, man. Like, he's not that guy, bro. Come on, he's not that guy.
Do you know what it is? I think it's too soon for me to write off Odegaard, but I do think Eze is a better option there.
Yeah.
I think there is a world where Arsenal can get away against the smaller teams. We play
Playing
both of them.
Yeah.
Because-
as two attacking
What
midfielders.
I would never understand for the life of me,
Yeah.
there's no team Arsenal play on this earth that you need to play a midfield three of Marino, Declan Rice, and Zubimendi.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
team on earth that Arsenal needs to play that midfield against. Because
Yeah.
you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And you're stifled. And then this is where people start talking about, set and piece FC, but they score from set pieces.
Yeah.
But what I always say to people, that whole set piece FC thing, obviously is nice to clown Arsenal fans with.
Yeah.
But if it was that easy, we would all be
Everyone
doing,
be doing it.
Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Chelsea,
Yeah.
Chelsea alright at set pieces, but like scoring them, not defending them. But if it's that easy, everyone will be doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, yesterday I thought what Arsenal did really well is they kept their heads as well. Because Newcastle at home get the benefits that big teams get, and they're not a big team. Yeah, they get all the calls, they get everything, and they get ref differently.
Right.
Because some of the tackles that their midfield,
They are rough.
bro. I'm telling you, they are thugs. Yeah?
Yeah.
Some of the things they're allowed to get away with. Yeah, but I thought to be fair to Arsenal, they stayed in the game. Arteta made the right subs, and it worked out for them. Is this a turning point? Is this the new Arsenal?
Yeah, like, see, my thing is with the Arsenal thing, it's that I feel like it's easy for Arsenal to switch it on once they go down, once they're desperate. But if the game stayed 0-0,
Would he have made those changes?
he wouldn't,
Substitutions,
exactly. He wouldn't have made those changes and those substitutions until it was like, yo, we are going to lose this game if, like, you know what I mean? It's like throw everything at the game, do you know what I mean? So that was my take. And also, just in general, in terms of the game, I think Arsenal did well to stop them because, like, Newcastle, they beat boys.
Yeah.
They are big boys. And the fact that they beat them on set pieces, fair play to
Yeah,
Arsenal.
it's massive.
And one thing that annoys me with Arsenal is that some of their games, when they can't get the goals, it's almost, to me, it seems like they're playing for corners.
Oh yeah, 100%, all the time.
But then again, do you not say they're playing to the strengths? What's wrong with that?
It is. But
Not for the football purist. Not if you enjoy the game.
But
and I'm a football purist. Do you know what? And that's against Arsenal. That's anti-Arsenal. Because obviously, I grew up with a lot of Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
And the thing they used to have against Chelsea and United was Chelsea United just used to win. Chelsea under Mourinho didn't have a style of play. United never Fergie never had a style of play. It was just win.
Yeah.
Right? However you want.
By
you
any
won.
means.
Yeah. Arsenal's thing was, we want to play a certain type. That's why they didn't like Unai Emery, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to play a certain type of
Yeah,
way.
because it's too conservative.
Yeah, we're not too willing to. So what I always ask Arsenal fans is, now that the football's not as slick, now that there's expectations, now that you're spending money, right? How much longer do you give the manager before you put your hands up and say, do you know what? Maybe you're just our Brendan Rodgers. Maybe you're not the man to take us to the promised land. Yeah.
Everything he's saying, you say.
Bro, it's a real thing. Because again, if you know the Bible, if you're a Christian, you know that Moses never made it to the promised land, bro.
Yeah.
But
However, he took them. He was like, the promised land is over there. But yo,
it's there. Listen, Brendan Rodgers.
You got it from here.
Didn't
Never
get
made
there.
it to the
So
promised
like,
land,
because so then my boy's Arsenal fan always says to me, if we get rid of Arteta,
Yeah.
who's next? And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, Liverpool got rid of Klopp. No one knew who Slot was.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
there's
got
managers there,
His
bro.
managers
Yeah,
there.
yeah. If you do your research.
Exactly. And if you get it wrong, you get it wrong, and you get it back. I don't know if you lot watch the Championship at all. Sheffield United, every
They got-
season,
Yeah.
hire the same man, sack him,
Yeah,
and hire him
bring him
back.
back.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
What, with that Chris Wilder? guy?
Yeah,
Wilder,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And sometimes that's, but I think generally though, I think Arsenal fans and Arsenal, I think they're at the cusp of either. I think this season, depending on how this season
We
goes,
gotta leave with some.
you have to leave, bro. Chelsea and Spurs, are not good teams, Alright, Chelsea are alright, but Spurs are not a good team, Spurs finished 17th last season, bro.
Yeah.
And left with a
European
Europa.
Cup, yeah.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing. The argument on that one, just to shoot Arsenal some
Go on,
payoff,
tell
is
me.
the fact that it's the Europa. So
Okay.
it's not as glamorous.
So thank you for saying that. They always tell me this. How many years were Arsenal in the Europa League in a row?
I know.
Why did they ever win it?
I know.
If it's that easy, everyone would win it.
Yeah.
Whatever, every time Chelsea are in it, they win it.
The winner,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The stats Arsenal up in the final.
Bro, and the
4-1.
other thing Arsenal do is they then shit on the smaller.
Yes, they actually bougie
Yeah, they're
for
like,
it.
what, Carabao? Bro, I remember Jurgen Klopp winning the Carabao Cup. I think that's the last trophy he won, right?
Yeah.
The FA Cup. I can't remember. But he won that Carabao Cup and he was so proud of winning it because you need to win something. Mourinho always used to say,
Instill the
Mourinho
mentality.
always used to
Morale,
say,
yeah.
if we win the Carabao Cup, that's early on in the season. That's
Yeah.
where the crunch time happens. Just
Yeah.
after Christmas, that's the first trophy.
Yeah.
If we win
Exactly.
Gives you
It might carry you.
that, you can go.
It's gonna give
That's
you
what he said. He
momentum.
said every time we won that Carabao Cup, we knew we were going to win the league.
Yeah.
You can't turn your nose up at trophies. So
You
I say
can't.
that to say, even when people say Mickey Mouse Trophy, Chelsea or whatever, bro, people need to know how to win. It's a skill to win.
Exactly.
skill, bro. It's a
Yeah.
And there's a difference between winning games in the league, looking whatever. And Arsenal are built to win trophies. They're built to be
Yeah, they're ready.
a
They're
cup
ready
team.
now.
Yeah, I don't quite know what it is. Maybe Gyökeres, but I'm not sure on him.
Gyökeres, I said it a couple of weeks ago. Gyökeres, he's come from the Portuguese league. Obviously, physicality. I think Teza made the point. He plays up front like he's a rugby player.
Yeah, he just bodies people.
Last game against Newcastle, did you see him bully anyone last
No,
game?
but that's Newcastle.
You can't.
You can't do that in Premier League.
like,
Bro, in Premier League, you cannot do that.
Even the pace thing, you can't do that in Premier League.
Yeah.
You have to. So, I can excuse. So again, I'm a football purist, yeah?
Yeah.
And I say that to say, I can forgive other things, but one thing I can't forgive is a lack of technical ability, right? So I'm not saying you have to be Santi Cazorla,
Yeah.
but your first touch has to be sound. The only position I forgive that for is my centre forward.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'll forgive that is if you're a Haaland
Yeah.
or you're an Aubameyang, where your first touch isn't great, but who cares? You're going to slap up to 30 goals a season.
Yeah.
Again, he might score 30 goals this season, but Arsenal didn't buy you to score 2 goals against Leeds, and because that's what Kai Havertz
See, I reckon that's
I
why
think that's why they bought him. Because if you look at Arsenal's games last season, they used to drop points against the smaller teams.
If we go back to say Arsenal need to win a trophy, Arsenal also in those crunch games
Need to play big teams.
did not have somebody that could put away the big teams. And I'm not even doesn't even have to be a striker because PSG beat them without striker. Do you know what I mean? Man United managed to beat them in the cup, and who did Man United have up front that game? Again, I think he's gonna come good, but I don't know what good looks like for him. Because let's say he scores 25 goals next season. This season, sorry, he scores 25 goals, but Arsenal don't win the league. Who would you? What
else? Yeah.
What's
What
next?
else can they do?
That's on the manager. That's on the manager.
Yeah.
Going back to what you said about Arteta, I feel like he's being too pragmatic. With the player that he's got at his disposal, I feel like he's being too pragmatic. I can excuse Chelsea because Chelsea at the back they're not all that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Arsenal they've got the foundation, they've got the structure right.
Yeah.
But why don't you just go out and let them play? What's he worried about?
I think he's just
PTSD.
PTSD of dropping points and knowing that they count at the end. That's why he thinks protection first. It's like, you know what, I might as well leave with 1 point if anything. And that's why I just think he's happy enough to throw.
But it's a good 3 point for him though. Good 3
Oh
points.
yeah,
massive
and like, especially
Considering
for
what
like,
happened at the weekend with Liverpool.
Yeah, they needed to capitalize on
Yeah,
that.
so
Massive
they did well. They did well.
Yeah,
but just
but
a line on Newcastle, like
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. you.
Guimaraes, he's not going to be a Newcastle player next season. If Newcastle, if Newcastle do not do anything this season, he's gone.
How long has he been in Newcastle?
I think he's been there like
3
years,
4
3,
years.
4
So
years.
what do you think has stopped other clubs from coming?
I don't think it's other clubs. I think it's him.
Yes, and also remember that they gave him a new contract when
captaincy,
they gave him the
captaincy,
captaincy and a new contract when other teams were sniffing.
Yeah, he reminds me a little bit of like Paqueta at West Ham.
Yeah.
I think he may have that thing where he might need to be a big fish in a small pond. I think he might love Newcastle in a way that like, if he stays at Newcastle, let's say he spends another 3 years at Newcastle, right?
Yeah.
Gives Newcastle his best years. He will be remembered in the way of
go
like,
down as a core hero.
I think like you may see kids in Newcastle, Geordie kids being called Bruno.
Yeah, and to be fair, I agree.
Guy, innit?
Because also, if you
He
think about it,
loves
he's
it.
very emotional.
Yeah,
he's
that's
very
what
emotional,
Newcastle
and
fans love, bro.
Arsenal
He
fans
loves
give
it.
him that.
Yeah.
So he feels right at home.
I think he's a good player. He's a very good player.
Yeah.
I would be interested to see what he looks like in a team, because you know the higher up you go,
Yeah.
there's
You
more
get swallowed up a little
there's
bit, yeah.
structure. So even Jack Grealish a little bit. There's more structure the higher up you go in it.
Yeah.
So if he was to play for Man City, you know sometimes he does the ego pressing thing where he can just do whatever he wants because it's his team, innit?
Yeah.
Pep is not gonna let you do that, bro.
No.
Like, do you know what I mean? Arteta's not gonna let you do that.
Question for you then. What team
Yeah.
would he suit if he was to leave in the Premier League?
See, so the thing with him, the Premier,
I know
because
I know
Do you know what it is? What it is with him? What's his best position?
Centre mid.
Centre mid.
6, especially 6. He's good at that. See, I say he would suit
Liverpool, yeah.
I feel like because we have that sort of maverick. We be encouraged. Exactly. Like, I feel like it would suit him the way he plays. And
and the crowd behind him as well. Like when he's
So I'm trying to think because I think, but I can't see him starting ahead of a McAllister or Gravenberch.
See, right now, no, this season.
But McAllister's come back from injury, don't you?
Yeah, he is, but at the same that's why I'm gonna shoot McAllister some pill because we actually did a question last week. Question of the week was who's better?
McAllister.
Who would you take, Bruno or McAllister?
Know the result?
Because go on.
What did they say? Bruno.
The Sam McAllister, you know.
And do you know what it is? I think players like Bruno Guimaraes, he gets a lot of clout. And so what sometimes happens with players that play for the not smaller clubs, but the teams outside the big six,
Big Four,
is you only watch them. Realistically, you're not going to watch Newcastle versus, I don't know, Fulham, are you, on at 3 o'clock? You're probably watching one of the big boys play. So because you don't watch them week in, week out, you build up a perception. Because every time you watch them against in a big game,
the bigger teams, you're like, yo, he's a
and
crowd.
what you have to remember in those big games is, right, fans are up for it. Players are up for it because, we can play against Arsenal and make a statement here. So I don't watch him enough, or I've not seen him in the other games to be like, you know what, but when I watch him against Chelsea, for example, last season I think he scored against us.
He scored against us.
He always scores. That's what I mean. He's that type of player. He's a pure passion type of guy. But he's good though. Would I be happy if Chelsea signed him to play in midfield?
Okay, here's a question. Would you have him over Enzo Fernandez? Look at the Chelsea team.
I would.
Chelsea
team. Do you know what?
I'll tell you the reason why for that. It's because I feel like Enzo is a very, very good passer. However, he doesn't have that dog in him. He has the dog when he's when he's arguing with referees and things like that. The dog comes out at the wrong time.
I think that's a good question you asked. I think Chelsea lack. Which is
leadership as well.
Which is the first time I've ever seen this in like a Chelsea team. Chelsea lack guys who it hurts when you lose. Right. So if you ever watch John Obi Mikel, right, his on podcast, to watch on Terry. I mean, Mikel was like, there'll be times where there'll be 1-0 down at half time. Him and Terry will be punching each other up in the change room. Like I don't see that. Maybe it's a different time.
Everyone's too nice.
I
said that, bro. Bruno.
And it's because there's no senior players. In my opinion, it's because there's no senior players in that. Like, how many players do you have that are over 25?
Barely any, bro. I think last season. We didn't play a single player over the age of 27.
So we're on the subject to Chelsea now, yeah?
I guess we can move on to Chelsea. Okay, let's go to Chelsea. Let's go to Chelsea. So Chelsea beat Brighton 3-1.
Yeah. I said a couple of weeks ago, or was it last week? Like Chelsea, if you look at the team, there's no natural leaders in that team, and it shows. When you went a man down against United, Reece James is good, but would you look at him and think, yo, that is my captain over there?
Do you know what it is with Reece James? There's two types of leaders, right? There's the John Terry, Steven Gerrard. You know, back when you were younger, and you used to watch football. A captain would be the guy that would stand up, shout, you come here.
Yeah, the Hendersons of the world.
Pulling, like, no grand man. Like, Van Dijk does it. I think Reece James has the same thing as an Ødegaard for Arsenal.
Okay, I was going to say.
I've heard Arsenal fans say that Ødegaard shouldn't be their captain.
He's not a captain. He's not.
And the thing with Reece James is a leader, but he's a silent leader. He leads by how he plays. However, something that he's actually come out and said himself that Thiago Silva told him is you can't just... Because Thiago Silva could barely speak English, bro. Thiago Silva could say like five words in English. But when you watched him, in that Chelsea defense, and he was grabbing,
and the players around him actually respected what he was saying.
Because it's Thiago Silva. And again, this is... So me now, right, as a Chelsea fan, where I'm at currently is... I don't really buy too much that excuse of lack of leadership so you can't see out a game, right? Again, if it's 11 v 11 against Man United, again, this is what is.
You would have won.
I'm not saying we would have won, but I'm not saying, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Anything happened.
The players have the ability.
Yeah. I think what I've seen Chelsea also do, on the flip side of that, I've seen Chelsea in a final of the Europa Cup the Conference League, go down. It's Conference League, cool. But I don't think that our Brighton and some of these teams that we've been drawing and losing to, are they that much worse than Betis? I don't know. They're probably about the same level. Maybe Brighton are better. I don't know, right? But that's comparable. I think what we lack sometimes, I don't know, and I think the manager doesn't really help because he's a bit of a novice himself. He's not, because he's... You
caught him in amateurless.
Yeah, I heard that actually. I heard... No, I mean, one clip I saw. And I wrote down notes. Because this is the thing, right? I think our manager, and again, obviously, football is 11v11. You always plan for 11v11, yeah? When you go a man down, it throws everything out of the window. However, what our manager's done in the last 2 weeks when we've gone a man down, I don't recognise.
It's too reactionary.
I don't recognise.
So it's like he panics.
Yeah.
It's like
Bro,
his head he scrambles him.
He loses his head.
Yeah.
So like against United, we go down. He takes off
Neto,
Stavio. No, he takes off Esteban first.
Yeah.
Right. For a toss in, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Usually that's what you do. Yeah. I would listen to this. It might sound mad. I would take off João Pedro if I take off Pedro Neto in that situation. You may ask me why.
No.
What you can do?
Yeah.
Because Man United are crap.
Yeah.
Let's call a space. Man United are not good.
Yeah.
João Pedro has pace that scares.
You took out the ball carrier.
Bro, do you know what? I'll even go one further than that. Yeah. I went back and I did my research. Yeah. What is the most famous Chelsea game when we've gone 10 men down? Barcelona 2012. Yeah. John Terry gets sent off. We're a goal down. Our captain's off. Yeah. Do you know what Chelsea did in that game? We put Ramirez at right back, pushed Ivanovic to centre back, and do you know what was crazy? The fact we put Ramirez at right back, that's how he scored that goal when he chipped the keeper. Because if you look, Lampard had it and he just So again, our manager does this thing, and I hoped and prayed we'd learn against United, and it looked like he did for a bit because he didn't take off the wingers straight away.
Yeah.
So he's then yes. On Saturday, we get a man sent off. I've got a few questions. Our watching of football and our debate of football is hindered up until we can hear the conversation VAR and the referee have. I don't care if you can then tell me afterwards what the ref is saying, this is a foul, because I want to hear what the ref is telling VAR. Because we didn't even talk about the Arsenal, the penalty decision, really, right? Because that penalty decision, the one that was overturned, I was having this debate with my boy, and I said, it depends on what the ref has seen. If the ref told VAR, the keeper got a touch on it, so it's a penalty. VAR can't go and overturn that. But if the ref says, the keeper didn't get a touch, and VAR have found he got a touch,
now what?
Yeah, but we don't hear that. So everyone's debating. There's a gender against Arsenal. The refs are corrupt.
It's not.
So even with the Chalobah situation, Andre Santos. So actually, let me do the whole game. Chelsea first half, we controlled the game. Yeah. I don't know if you watched it. Brighton were trying to press. We were doing well. We had two guys there that were.
We've got we've got good technicians.
Bro, we can do that all day, right? Yeah. We scored a goal. I thought maybe we should have got another one or two. It was looking very, very comfortable. I hate all this XG. But the XG was like 0.2.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so they weren't on anything. They didn't show anything. Obviously, it's Brighton, so they would play the ball nicely, whatever. But I was messaging my brother like, I think second half can pop another 2-2 here. I think they'll give us a bit of a scare, but 3-0, 3-1, shake hands and go home. Then second half has started now, and we have this lapse, right? And I've seen it.
You've not learned from last year.
I don't like it. Because what happens is there's 5 minutes before or after the break is probably the most crucial time. In football, right? So Santos again. Last season he was amazing at our feeder club, innit? Yeah. So now he's come in. And I think he's going to do well. He's on the ball. He's spending a bit too much time on the ball.
It's not the French league, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Mitoma's come, and here's what I don't see. I've not quite seen. Did Mitoma get a touch on the ball or not? Because if he did, my man's offside. Gomez is offside. So But again, I don't know what VAR are telling my man. I don't know if there's a touch, whatever. Anyway, regardless of that, Trevor Chalobah then gets a touch on the ball, but takes out the man. So similar to the Sanchez one before, he gets a red card for it. So again, I don't know the rules of football like that, yeah? If Pope getting a touch on the ball and taking out...
he was going to go back to that one,
is not a penalty.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think the Sanchez one should be a red card because it catches him high.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
I think the way they interpret it is, did he get the ball first or did he get the man first?
Okay, so both of them,
Okay,
he got a nick on the ball. All three
On
of
the
those
ball.
situations.
Okay.
However, what my brother was saying to me is, because the Chelsea ones are denying a goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's different rules then.
Yeah.
Because if it's... Because for that other one, sometimes you can't help but hit a man after you've tackled.
Yeah, follow through.
But I think Sanchez should have been a red. Chalobah's, because it wasn't in the box. If Chalobah's was in the box, he doesn't get a red card.
Right.
Yeah, because that's a double check.
Yeah. And our manager even said, you know, and I was thinking this when I saw it. I was like, bro, just let him shoot.
Yeah.
Just let him
Take your
score.
chances.
Yeah, that's what I'd rather finish the game.
I'd
with
rather
11
give,
men.
yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
I say all that to say, now we're down to 10 men. Our manager, my lord. The first
Before
sub,
we get into the manager,
yeah.
what do you think of him actually? That's what I was going to ask. What do you think of him?
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Alright, cool. No, down this time. You're gonna want to click this.
Clip this.
Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea Football Club, in the past, let's say from when Roman came, so 21 years. How many managers have spent longer than 3 seasons at Chelsea?
Not many.
Not many.
None.
No.
Yeah.
Mourinho has done 2.5 seasons twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know
And
what?
then
Do you know what?
Conte,
Chelsea is different to Liverpool, different to Man United,
Yeah,
different to
yeah.
Arsenal. Chelsea is
More similar to Madrid, whereby it's about
If it ain't working, yeah.
Chelsea.
out.
Chelsea is that. Alright, cool. Let's talk for all men, right? Let's talk. Chelsea is that toxic girl you meet on a night out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Catch a vibe of it, yeah. You know you're not gonna meet her mum. You know, like it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that.
Yeah.
But maybe you may take her to Winter Wonderland. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're gonna enjoy it. You may do a cheeky vacation.
Yeah.
You may go lakes.
But you know it's coming to an
Lucky,
end.
you know it's not gonna happen.
bro, it's not gonna be a long
Yeah.
time, but you're gonna
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah.
That's what Chelsea is. Chelsea, you're not there for a long time, bro. We don't. Our fans aren't built for process.
Loyalty.
Longevity. Yeah.
Process. We don't do the process thing. This
Yeah.
isn't Arsenal where it's like, oh, trust the process. Bro, I was saying Lampard out, and Lampard is one of my goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could say
So
Lampard
silly
out,
enough.
yeah. So I say all that to say this manager, he's getting to that dangerous 18-month, 2-year period at Chelsea. Yeah. Thomas Tuchel had it. He has it. Ancelotti had it. Everyone has it, right? So Chelsea, you know, is a club that you're not going to be there for long. So you either
even
win,
Poch.
you either win quickly or you're going to go quickly. It's like toxic girl. So you might as well enjoy your time here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last season, I thought he did okay.
Yeah.
I thought he did okay.
Considering where you were.
Yeah,
where you
I
picked
thought
up
because
from.
bro, you should
Bro,
have seen.
I think he messed up. I always go back to, I think, that Christmas period.
Oh yeah.
Yo, you man fell off bad.
And you know what?
Yeah.
This is one of my criticisms of him, right? He doesn't trust a lot of players.
Yeah.
So remember last season, bro, we had guys like João Felix. We had guys like Renato Veiga.
Yeah.
Who else did we have last season that he didn't really fancy? There's a couple others, but those are the 2 main ones that come to my head right now. He didn't really like them because I think they're club signings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing I don't get with these modern managers is when you come to a club, you know that the club is the one signing the players. You don't sign the players.
Yeah.
The club does that, and you've accepted that. Your job is a coach. You're not there.
And that's what I said to you. And you're like, yo, he's picking up ex-City players that he coached. I'm like,
No, it's not him. It's
It's
the guy at the top.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
basically,
mean.
the guy who
Yeah.
runs it, I can't remember his name, Win Stanley or
With Stanley,
something.
yeah.
So because he used to be at Man City, that's why we're getting all these ex-City players. That's why we're getting
why?
Sancho,
Yeah.
Cole
Okay.
Palmer, Tosin even.
Yeah.
It's all because of him, right?
Right.
And then obviously I think he might have done something at Brighton as well. There's another guy from Brighton that's come. That's why that Brighton connection is there.
Yeah.
So I like him as a manager. Yeah. And Chelsea and Italian managers is like the
Yeah,
rice.
goes
the
hand in
rice
hand,
is
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I like him as a manager. I thought last season he did okay, but like you said, that Christmas period. When I think about last season, I don't think we would have won the league, but I think we should have finished a lot higher than we did. Because let me tell you something.
You
Yeah?
should have.
I went to Goodison Park last season. This was just before Christmas.
Yeah.
Bro, I've not gone to watch Chelsea in years. I've been living up here in it.
Yeah.
I went to watch them. Goodison Park. I hate Goodison Park. Yeah. Good riddance to Goodison Park, bro.
Yeah.
I went there, yeah. And bro, tell me why it was raining.
Yeah.
It was like
Welcome to the North.
Bro, it was raining. It was cold. I was there with one of my colleagues. I used to work in Liverpool. One of my colleagues is an Everton fan, so he might get me tickets. But I was sat there with the Everton fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Bro, I was just sat out there like this. every half chance, bro, I'm there like, and I'm there with my cousin, he's a Chelsea fan as well. And this is the first time I ever watched Chelsea. So he's gassed.
Yeah.
He's like, Palmer, I'm like, bro,
Bro,
like,
you're gonna get
these houses are gonna rush us. Like,
Read the room.
bro,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
anyway, so that was the game. If you look back last season, that was the game that after that we went on that terrible run of like 10, 15 games. And then that's when Palmer stopped scoring, Jackson stopped scoring. So last season, again, I don't think we should have won the league, but I think we should have done a lot better. But I have high standards. I don't agree with this thing of, I don't agree with this, because even this season, our manager's complaining that, maybe some of the players, he don't trust some of the players, that's what people are trying to give him bail for.
Do you know what they're trying to say?
Yeah.
The players are too young. It's still a young
Forget
squad.
that.
Bro, they're buying young.
No.
They're buying young.
Bournemouth,
Chelsea.
bro. Bournemouth. How young
Yeah.
is Bournemouth's team? Bournemouth's team is not old.
Yeah.
What leader does Bournemouth
Even
have?
Arsenal's team.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the one buy I'll give Arsenal.
Yeah.
They've been together for
Yeah,
a
they've
minute.
had that manager for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'll give Arsenal.
That's the
Because-
chemistry side of it.
But what I'll never buy is, right, cool, they're young. I'm not saying Chelsea should win the league. But I think with the talent Chelsea have, like you're saying, our midfield on a technical level, I think very few teams can chat to our midfielders on a technical level. If we're saying technical for tech, let's go tech for tech, yeah?
Let's go tech for tech.
Who's chatting to us? Tech for tech.
Casado's a bully. He's not. Casado.
I think
he's
it's
fall for the propaganda.
I think it's
He's
slept
all
on.
right.
Don't fall for the
In
propaganda,
terms
bro.
of tech,
Yes.
is he more tech than Zubimendi?
Not necessarily because Zubimendi, that's his strength. If that makes
it's
sense.
different.
That's his main.
Because who I would compare Zubimendi to would be Lavia.
But he doesn't play.
That's the whole thing with Chelsea, bro. Do you know, every season we have the longest
Injury record, yeah.
Even now, bro, I was like, brother, where's my man? Where's this? So, anyway, let me go back into the game because I'm going off topic here.
Yeah.
But, so we've gone down to 10 men. He's made, I can't remember the sub he made first, which I wasn't mad at. He took off a midfielder. He took off Santos for a centre back, a young centre back, Josh Ashipong.
Yeah.
So Josh Ashipong as well. Last season he was playing all our Europa games. He got into a nice rhythm. He looked good. This season I haven't seen him anywhere.
You don't fancy him, bro.
But again, you don't fancy him. But Colwell's out with an ACL.
He's only playing because he has to.
Yeah, but bro, Colwell's out with an ACL. Part of being a manager, you have to
utilize your
the key word of being a manager is manage.
Yeah.
Whatever you get, you manage it. Yeah. So I'm not hearing all this stuff of I don't want him because we want to get a new centre back. How many centre backs are we gonna have, bro? We have Disasi, we have Colwell, we have Tosin, we have Fofana, we have Chalobah, we have Achampong. That's 6, bro.
Do you know where you went wrong?
What?
See, Arsenal, they built a base. Okay, I said it. Arsenal built a base. So they went out, they got Gabriel Saliba, and then obviously everyone's saying Arteta's always buying defenders.
And then Kevin.
But he knew, listen, I need to build from a base. So when you're putting your clothes on, yeah? Or when you're building a house, what do you build first?
Foundation.
You know, you said the clothes because you know it's somebody put the
Yeah,
t-shirt on. We need to put on that.
You should have continued with that one. I wanted to see where it's going to
I was
land.
going to say we need to put
Nah, I
bro.
thought about it.
No, but
I'll share with
So when
you.
you're building a house, you build the foundation first, okay? Make sure everything's cool, everything's calm, nothing's going to break.
Yeah.
Arsenal did that. Chelsea, on the other hand.
That's what we did as well.
No, bro.
Colwell and Fofana
No,
are our base. But Fofana...
When we're looking at pound for pound, yeah?
Yeah, but again...
Fofana, he's injured all the time.
But again, that's the thing.
Is he that
Yeah,
good?
But again, bro, this is the thing, right?
You can't anticipate the injuries when you buy them.
Bro,
When you buy them.
we forget about Saliba.
He was sent out on loan. Like Saliba was sent out on loan.
That's what I'm saying. Saliba was sent out on loan for time, bro.
He-
So
he was-
I'm not saying that Saliba isn't good. Saliba obviously came back from nasty injuries or he's doing well for himself. Probably the best 2 centre backs in the Premier League now.
Yeah.
However, a lot of football, bro, is down to luck. Right?
Yeah.
Because Fofana, when Chelsea signed Fofana was the hottest thing.
Yeah. He was.
I
wanted him.
was doing
He was a beast.
Leicester.
Yeah.
Fofana's like,
He had all the attributes.
that's what I'm saying.
Quick.
Chelsea's issue is not that we haven't signed the right players. Again, who knows, innit? Time will only tell.
It's also a game of luck. Yeah.
I think what Chelsea need to stop doing, and here's where I kind of agree with Jamie Carragher a little bit, even though I think he has sometimes he has something against Chelsea. I don't know what it is, but I kind of agree with him.
We hate Chelsea.
Nah,
I told you. I told
Do
you.
you know what it is? It's because he'll know.
Back
He's a
in
little
05.
Yeah,
he knows what
we heard our
he knows
battles.
what we used to do, bro. He knows what we used to do to them.
No, you know what his situation is.
So anyway, what I do think with Chelsea, what I want to see this season is again, like I said, I was in America. I watched that semi-final, the Club World Cup. I saw João Pedro. I said, yeah, this guy's
Oh yeah.
That's my guy that I don't care about. That's my
I
guy.
saw Liam Delap. I thought, yeah, I can see
It's
it.
alright, yeah.
One thing Chelsea needs to stop doing is just buying players for 5-10 years time. So at the moment, Chelsea have like 3 or 4 players.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know we have a 16-year-old from Kazakhstan?
Yeah, I've heard.
Have you heard about my man?
He plays in Champions League.
Yeah, he's playing Champions League,
League,
bro. We bought this kid from Kazakhstan, bro. Yeah, exactly. When is he gonna come? And then we also have my man, Ken
You've got Payers at Strasbourg as well, yeah.
We bought that Quenda, he plays for
Sporting Lisbon, and you've got that striker from Strasbourg as well.
Exactly, bro. When all these lot gonna play?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what Chelsea? What I wanted to see
go to Chelsea, yo.
No, they flip these niggas.
Yeah, I know. But my issue is, when do we stop the flipping, and when do we go in and get a example?
Ready-made.
Arsenal went and bought Eze. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna get with Eze.
Yeah.
Chelsea needed a left winger. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Go on.
There's been whispers all season. Or Rodrigo wants to leave. Bro, why have Chelsea not gone to say Wagwan to Rodrigo?
Bro, this is what I said to my boy. I said to him, you spent money on Garnacho and Gittins.
Bro,
okay,
that's one player.
You could have bought you Rodrigo.
Bro, and then this is my other thing. So Chelsea have gone out and bought Garnacho and Gittins.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row. Okay, cool. We're down to 10 men, whatever.
Why is Garnacho not?
My match is not. That United
same
game.
profile.
Listen, that United game. Yeah, listen. I don't like Garnacho. I'll be honest. I don't think Garnacho is that good. I don't think he's what United fans think he's going to be. What football think he's going to be. Yeah. But one thing players like Garnacho have, right? They have this. It's not even football related. They have this mentality.
He's a knack. I'm gonna.
No, he's a bastard.
Yeah.
He has something. He was loading something for Man United.
Yeah.
10v10.
Yeah.
Give the
Who did he put up?
George, but then did he score?
Yeah,
George.
He wanted to sell him.
Oh god.
He wanted to sell him.
Tyreek George, yeah. Tyreek George. I like Tyreek George. He's a young guy. So I'm what is known within Chelsea circles as a Cobham sexual. So I just think everyone from Cobham is God's gift. Yeah. So I love Cobham. If you come from Cobham, I think you're gonna make it.
Play,
To this day, if you ask me when the camera's not on, I may tell you Hudson-Odoi is still better than Saka. But the camera's not on. Bro, the camera's on, so I'm not gonna say. So anyway, the game now. So he's made the first sub. I think we're still controlling the game. We're still we still have our wingers on.
Yeah.
Then he's taking off Estabio again, like after like 10-15 minutes of like everything was looking good. They hadn't scored yet. He's gone for Estabio, and I think he's put on Gusto, and then he's gone to a back three. Alright.
Yeah.
Football managers. When will football managers learn? Adding more defenders doesn't mean you're better defensively.
Yeah.
No.
One thing Chelsea cannot do is defend the box. We don't have those types of defenders.
Yeah.
We don't have them man.
So just lean on your strength.
So our strength is we're good at keeping the ball.
Yeah.
Right. So rather than if you're going to take off Estabio, because you want to keep the ball.
Yeah.
I think he did bring on Labia as well. To be fair, but when you took off Estabio, you've then taken off our out ball.
Yeah.
Right. So he's taken off Estabio. I think he took off Neto for Lavia. So he's taken off both our wingers. So now all we have is a back five, right? And none of our wingers are really like pace like
Pacey,
that pacey like that.
And that's like
our wing backs, none of our wing backs are that pacey, right? And here's the bit that when he took off Neto, this is where I lost my head, because they made a sub at half time because Neto already got their winger booked. I mean their fullback booked. So they made a sub, brought another one on.
Yeah.
So we're down to 10 men. Neto has done the new fullback. He's then got booked. Then he's taken off Neto and he hasn't brought on a winger.
Yeah.
Brother, I was me and my brother were like, am I the one that's crazy? Is it just something
I do not rate him one bit, bro. I'll be honest, I do not rate him.
Bro, the thing is,
here's a question.
Yeah.
Matt Gurley, what is going on? So
He's a common boy, isn't he?
No, this is what I'm saying.
Sexual, bro.
I'm saying
I remember,
Chelsea needed a centre back. He was available. Why?
We even linked, even like a Tomori. Again, I don't know what Tomori's on these days.
Tomori.
But bro, I'm saying there's centre backs we can get. That guy that Arsenal just got on loan from
Hincapié.
Hincapié.
We were linked with him. I think we even had a medical book or something. It fell through. So Chelsea are at a stage now where January's huge. It's huge for us.
You think you'll sign players in Jan?
Well, it depends on this transfer ban we've got as well, innit? But here's the thing I'm saying, right? I think people do this thing in football where they write teams off too early. It's still only six games in, isn't it?
Yeah.
So who's the best team last season across the world? PSG, right?
PSG,
Yeah.
yeah.
People forget that before.
PSG didn't sign until
Yeah,
People don't know
yeah.
Kvaratskhelia. Did they sign someone else? I can't remember. But when they got him, that's when the season changed, right?
Yeah.
So again, I think we just should not panic. Chelsea just shouldn't panic. Manager needs to stop
But see,
acting like a rookie and use his brain, bro. Then you can. I hate this thing of when you put more defenders on, or you take off all your pace. Even against United, I know this happened, right? What happens is I was watching De Ligt,
Yeah.
Bro, De Ligt was in positions I've never seen De Ligt in before,
Yeah.
bro. Because he knew there was no pace.
No
on
one's
the
there's
line.
not
So
there's not that.
Brighton yesterday was shook. First half, Brighton was shook. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brighton play a high line. They weren't doing that yesterday. So what's ended up happening now is when we've taken off our pace, Brighton gone, right,
We can cut these ones.
and the thing with Brighton, when they condense the pitch,
Yeah.
bro, they can play.
Yeah.
You
And
see
then-
Minter. Minter was
Bro,
pressing.
bro, and this is the other
That's
thing.
what led to the mistake for Welbeck.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
score.
Yeah.
And then so for their we had an opportunity when it was 1-0. I don't know if you've seen the clip on social media. Just type in Gusto on social
Oh,
media.
when he does that chop.
So bro, Gusto's playing right wing back.
Yeah.
We've got João Pedro there. The ball's gone through to Gusto. It's a 2-on-2. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he just drives into the box,
Yeah,
from
he
space,
just
bro.
scores,
Just
yeah.
drives into the box, just pull it across. It'll come off a defender and it'll be an own goal. Or my man will tap it.
Yeah.
Or he can even shoot. Yeah.
This
This
guy's
is
done
what
a
I'm talking
chop.
about. This is what I'm talking about when you put the right players in the right positions. He's gone and chopped. And it's become a 6v2 just by him doing that chop. And the commentator is there saying, oh, I've been in that position myself because I haven't got pace. Brother, you don't need pace there. Just drive and win a foul.
Just keep going.
You don't drive and win a foul.
Yeah.
So anyway, yesterday was everything that was wrong with Chelsea showed yesterday. Our manager making the wrong substitutions 2 weeks in a row. That's now what?
Two games in a row?
Three L's we've taken in a row.
Yeah.
We've got Mourinho and Benfica to tomorrow. So you know how
And then it's
then
Arsenal
then
this
it's
weekend.
Liverpool. So we could bro, by Sunday night it could be 5 L's in a row.
And Chelsea don't
And it's international break, bro. And it's international break.
Yeah, you know
That's
what it
a
means.
long-
You know what it
I'm
means
not
when it's
saying-
international
bro,
break.
I'm not saying he's gonna get sacked. I hope he doesn't get sacked because I think we just need to stick with it. I think Chelsea need to change their ways.
Yeah.
Football's changing.
Yeah.
We need to change. Yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing Chelsea need to stop doing is just, bro. We just need to just be smart, man.
Here's a crazy opinion.
Go
I
on.
think Amarin, with that team, would actually do better than what he's doing with United.
Yes, because he's got the players.
He's got the
that-
players.
yeah.
If you look at
I'll give that,
United,
yeah,
if you look at that middle, they're missing the Casado, for example.
They're missing a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, and the wing backs,
the
because your
wing backs,
full backs,
they've got
your
the
full
wing
backs
backs.
can
You
do
know
that.
I
Would you
don't
take
know this
Amarin?
issue. No. What would I
Think
take him
about it logically.
to do what,
Think
bro?
about it
What's he
logically.
gonna
Yeah,
do?
no. He
Phil,
ain't
what's
looking.
he
It's
gonna
not
do?
looking good, bro. It's not
Bro,
looking
drip,
good.
maybe because of the drip, I'll take it. But bro, if it's
Wow,
if
niggas
it's football,
again.
because bro, this is the thing people don't recognize Amarin. Yeah, I saw someone, I can't remember who it was, one of these YouTubers, United YouTubers, was saying that even at Sporting, there was a season where he outperformed his XG by 25 goals. Do you know how crazy that is? That basically means because of Gyökeres, basically.
Yeah.
Gyökeres being a great equalizer, and
Yeah.
because you just have better players than everyone else.
Yeah.
So I think what Chelsea need, if we get rid of my man, Chelsea need from transfers to management to everything. Someone that's a little bit longer.
Who would you
in
take?
the tooth.
Yeah.
Boy, Xavi. Give me Xavi. Man.
You want
Give me
Xavi?
Give me Xavi, man.
What?
Give me who else? Who would I take? Who's available?
Would you say Simeone?
Nah, man, we've moved from that, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Because
Chelsea-
if you look at all your most
no,
successful
no.
managers, have been
No,
Mourinho,
stop.
Conte.
Yeah, they're very
you get me?
defensively
They're
minded.
very.
No, but which manager got us the most wins and most points and most goals ever? An attacking manager in Ancelotti.
Yeah, arguably.
If you're
But see,
looking back at
like,
that league back then,
No,
Wait.
just to wrap up on Chelsea,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
thing was with Chelsea, I think the manager, he's not good under pressure.
Yeah.
He's not good under pressure. I think that rubs off on the players. And
It gives the other team
yes,
confidence as well.
however,
Yeah.
when he's relaxed, he can make the right decisions, if that makes sense. When everything is sweet, cool, when there's no pressure, but as soon as there's a bit of pressure, that's why I think he flopped around Christmas, because it was game after game after
And
game.
remember last season where he kept on saying as well,
Yeah.
we're not title contenders. I didn't like that.
yeah. Because you know what?
Exactly.
You have to
Exactly,
overachieve. Bro.
exactly.
In football, this is my what I tell
They
Arsenal
choose
fans all the
it,
time.
yeah.
You have to overachieve.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't just be saying, "Oh, we're not." Bro, we are title contenders. We're Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
how much you spent.
Bro, forget how much we spent. Even if we didn't spend anything, bro, we're Chelsea
Yeah.
Football Club.
You
And-
should be in
bro,
the
beginning of the season,
conversation by default.
if anyone ever asked me, what's your expectation for Chelsea?
To win the league.
Win the
Give me
league and
some.
the Champions League.
Yeah.
That's
That's it.
Yeah.
For a big club, you have to be going for those two. If you fail on one and make the other, cool. But yeah, Chelsea, man, boy, I'll be back on in a few months. I'll be back on around Easter time. Man. I'll see how I feel.
No, I think Chelsea are gonna be alright once the pressure wears off a little bit.
Now we'll be alright.
Yes. So speaking of pressure, your boy's under pressure.
No. Let's do your guys first.
Wait.
He wants us to run out of time.
But I'll be honest with you, I'm so tired of speaking about that team now, yeah. It's got to the point where it's like, I'm checking Monday, flicking through my Twitter and thinking, is he being sacked yet?
Yeah, he's not getting sacked.
Bro, I'm thinking, like, people are saying, oh, Amorim, give him time. For me, if a manager was showing me something, show me something.
Yeah.
But not to win 2 games in a row. That is criminal.
He's played more games than his points.
Bro, I saw something like he lost 17 of the last 31 games. Because the thing is the amount of losses that's scary.
Yeah.
If he draws a lot, it can be like...
You can
1 or 2 signings. 1 or 2 signings. But bro, that's a lot of losses.
If he's stringing a few wins, like say we'll win this week, then I'm thinking to myself, next week we're not winning.
Yeah.
We're not.
That's what happened against Chelsea. Because even you, I think when you messaged me, all the United fans weren't happy after they beat Chelsea. I've never seen that.
Because you know why?
Because everyone knows it.
It was like false hope.
Yeah, it was Chelsea.
How can you play against a 10 on the team? Yeah, you're a man up. How can you play and still look bad?
Yeah. Like you're playing against 10 men. Like
10 men, but you're still looking bad.
Yeah.
What is United, right? I think there's a £150 million question that needs to be answered at Manchester United.
Yeah.
And I don't think United fans are willing to have that conversation. Bruno Fernandes.
Hey.
Yeah, you said that before the window closed.
Before the window closed. Sold him.
So and again, hindsight is 2020 because obviously everyone's like. But my thing is, why has the manager never played him in a 10?
Because he went and bought a striker.
No, but I mean, even when he first came in, why did he automatically move Bruno deep?
His whole philosophy is 3-5-2, 3-5, whatever it is.
3-4-3,
whatever.
I hear that, yeah.
So as soon as he came in, he looked at the squad. He thought, "There's no one who can keep the ball like that." He thought Bruno was that guy who could
keep the ball ticking. Yeah.
But
that's not Bruno's
let's
game,
be honest. If you look at Bruno over the past 4 or 5 years he's been here, he's literally get the ball, try and find the pass. Try and do the spectacular pass.
I think that centre midfield position is so unique,
crucial.
And I think what people sometimes overdo. So this is even when England were playing like Trent Alexander-Arnold in centre mid. I hate it. Just because man can pass the ball long doesn't mean he should be a centre midfielder.
Yes.
Because the most important thing about centre mid is not the long passes, it's the short 10 to 15 yards.
Yeah, and also being able to read the game.
Exactly that. So,
high IQ. You need a high IQ to play
I think the issue with United is like there's nothing new to say in it. It's the same thing every week.
Yeah, that's true.
And the manager's isn't
willing
going to change
as well.
You're going to win a game here, lose one. Until something changes, nothing's going to change.
And that's what I said. Like he invested wrong. He shouldn't have bought Sesko. Like that's what I'm saying. I would have just played Bruno as at least a false 9.
Oh, you could have put Cunha
and thing on either side.
Yeah.
Like there was other combinations, and you could have just got a midfielder.
Yeah.
Like a good DM.
What's his issue with Kobe Mainoo as well? I don't understand this.
Bro, do you know what? As a United fan, not a lot of us agree when it comes to this. Kobe Mainoo cannot play in a 2. I'm sorry.
But he did it for England, bro.
I think that's when
he had people who could run. He has people who can run.
He
cannot run. Bro,
I'm saying.
This guy takes about 5 years to turn, bro. He can't run.
However, no, because you could use Ugarte as the sort of the cruncher and Mainoo as the controller right next to him. It's like break up the play, give it to Mainoo.
The problem is Bruno.
Bruno's the problem. You can't drop Bruno. Because the thing with Bruno is, usually what Bruno is good for, and this season he hasn't quite done it as often, that's why United fans had to stand on him a little bit, is usually he'll cover up a stinker with a goal. And now he's not scoring them penalties. It's like, wait, next time you get a penalty, what? If I'm United fan, thinking,
why is he taking it?
Bruno's there, get Bruno. Like, but man,
Nah, but I think he needs to go. Who will replace him? I'll be honest with you.
You're not going to get that 150 million now.
Oh no, you're not getting that.
If they give us about 80 million, I think
you still take it.
Yeah, I still take it. 80 million, but who would replace him? Everyone's saying Xavi.
No, but
the manager.
But you know, if Xavi comes in, he's played midfield. His first priority straight away, 4-3-3.
Let's start that midfield. Get the team.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can make it work. Yeah.
Yeah, as one of the 8 men who become.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he'll drop Bruno as
Because
well.
I think people make a massive deal out of the formation, but I think because this kind of leads into your game as well.
Liverpool,
One of the best teams I watched this season is Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And what they do, how they play that 3-4-3, and this is where I think sometimes people get obsessed over a name rather than what someone can do in a position.
Yeah.
Right? So Crystal Palace's midfield duo, everyone's saying you need legs into player 2. Crystal Palace play Adam Wharton and Will
Kamada.
None of them can run like that.
Yeah.
But what happens is they're so compact. And they're so well coached. When I watch United, like I was watching the game and Patrick Dogu was looking good, but he was so far. He was more forward than everyone else.
Yeah.
And then it's like kind of like,
He hasn't got the output like that.
But at the same time, he doesn't have the tech to be that far forward.
Exactly that.
Well, they made the point. He plays like Leao on the left. United treat him like Rafael Leao.
Yeah.
But he's not that guy.
He's not.
He doesn't have the attributes
For that role, you need remember when Chelsea have Alonso.
Yeah, Alonso.
Someone that
and to be fair, Palace have Munoz.
Yeah.
Oh.
Munoz.
Player.
Ooh.
That boy, he's only what, 27, 28?
Yeah,
he's got an edge.
That's good scouting, man.
Very good
I
scouting.
didn't watch your game because
I'll say briefly. I feel like our manager, I feel like he should have played the team that played in Charity Shield. That was a good setup. Like whenever we played Palace and then we. I can take it exactly.
So he played Isak.
Yes, and then he played. And then he played. I think he overthought the game. But you know what I mean? You know when I think he just thought too much about the game.
Your number.
Palace
haven't lost a game in like 7
since
months.
last year. Yeah.
Like they're the most informed team in the league.
Yeah,
right now. They don't lose games.
I agree. And to be fair, I think they are our bogey team. And like I said to you, I've been saying week in, week out, if we play a team that plays 3 at the back, we struggle. We struggle because...
Struggle against United.
Do you know what would be really good for you lot? I don't know, maybe if you spent like 120 million on creative midfielder, like an attacking mid.
You know what else would be good? It would be good if we played it.
He's rubbish, bro. He's rubbish.
Nah.
As soon as they paid the money, I was like, nah.
He's not rubbish.
Not that guy.
Do you know what it is?
Go on.
I don't think he's not rubbish, but do you know what it is sometimes? I think in the Premier League, if you start off badly,
it's very
so
hard
hard
to get it back.
Bro, I'm
because the media
is
is onto you.
Fans, media, and you know, because bro,
do you know what's worse? Your teammates, they're thinking, do I pass it to him?
Did you see that video that's going around of when they showed each other their FIFA cards?
Oh yeah.
Like I think. I was like, quicker than me. You know what, man? I don't think it's that deep. I just think our manager kind of didn't get the structure right because he tried to pack the midfield, if that makes sense, by putting Verts on the left, but he's going to come inside. Whereas they're going to capitalize on the wing. And also, I feel like there was too many...
Keke's opinion aren't really the best defenders, are they?
No, Kekes is a good defender, but I feel like the jersey is weighing heavy on him to the point that he tries too much.
He's trying to play... Were you not home or away?
No, we're away. Exactly. He tries too much.
Small stadium, bro.
Exactly. And also, I feel like the formation, like everything else, we were just off. We couldn't complete passes, and also we were pushing up too high against Palace and against the 3, because all they gotta do is just play the ball behind our defenders.
But they're not blessed with pace like that.
Sarr and Mateta, right? Have you seen what Sarr's like, bro?
I know, Sarr's probably young.
Bro, and Mateta will bounce any man, bro. Mateta is a bad
man. And if you remember that game, they isolated, they kept the ball away from Van Dijk.
Yeah, they were targeting Konate.
Targeted Konate, and he's had a terrible start, man. Konate's had a...
He said in Madrid, I'll be honest, he's going Madrid.
I don't blame him.
And to be fair, it's weird, because that's the same thing that Trent was doing around these times when he was going Madrid. And I feel like it was just a bad setup for the game. Our manager overcooked it, trying to outsmart thingy. But they are well seasoned in how they play. They are well coached. They know what they're doing.
When we played them, I was saying, do you know what? This is a well-drilled team. Like they don't have the superstars, but the way they just
they play like a team.
But is Glasner good enough to be United manager?
I think you can.
Do you know who should be United manager? Do you know who United should get?
No, I'm joking.
Areola.
Yeah.
Because if you see what Bournemouth are doing, again, Bournemouth, for example, this is why I'm not buying any of this, or Chelsea didn't buy the right players. he lost his whole defense, bro. He's literally got a whole new defense in.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
knows the structure, he knows his players.
Bro,
like,
but
this
if
how
you
they play.
there's the setup there, and again, obviously it's different, right? Because when the way teams play against Bournemouth, it's how they play against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right? When you come to play against Chelsea, you're gonna play deeper, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But still, bro, it's still coaching, and he's coached that team, bro. Yeah, bro, I think United might.
Liverpool,
Yeah.
don't worry.
No, like, you know what? I'm not overly worried.
It's good.
Like, I'm only worried if you're playing a team that plays 5 at the back. That's that's my only issue. Any other team, we're gonna slap them.
I'm plus even that 5 at the back. Palace are probably the best team at playing that.
Yeah, exactly.
You more often than not, you're not gonna play a team like
And
that.
Henderson should be England's #1 in my opinion.
Oh,
Like,
I thought you were about to talk about Jordan Henderson.
No.
Next time I'm on, I've got a thing I want to talk to you lot about.
Yeah, and lastly, who was your pick of the weekend? Player of the weekend?
Player of the weekend. Who did I watch? Do you know what? For old time's sake, Danny Welbeck, man.
Danny Welbeck.
Still has it, man. And he hates Chelsea.
Yeah.
Still has it. Hold on, Danny Welbeck, man. He's been doing his thing for years.
Player of the week, Gabriel, man.
Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal.
I feel like he didn't do anything special for me. That's just vague.
No, he's a leader, bro.
Vote him on the hand up, bro.
I
he's a
feel like that's
leader.
like,
Money for the goal, bro.
actually, do you know who mine is? It's that Thiago. Is it Thiago? From
Eagle.
Brentford?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
first goal.
yeah. You know what?
Fair enough.
Yeah, he bullied you. But yo,
But yeah,
if you tuned in this far,
beautiful to have you on.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, man. I know.
The debut, lads.
I know.
I appreciate
Very
the
much,
debut.
boss. Thank you.
And if you tune in thus far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. And I hope it was a good one.
Yeah, perfect.
Alright, yo, peace, love, and news. I'll see you next week.
Peace.